Hello everyone, good morning. Super excited to talk about Candida overgrowth today because this is what really shifted my health trajectory, like where I was going with my health. I don't know about you guys, but I was finding after going through a stressful situation and as I was getting older, my health was like going downhill. It'd be like little thing after little thing after little thing. And this is what started turning it in the better direction where we want to go, where I was feeling better and better every day instead of worse and worse. So say hi, comment below, and I'm going to list right here like 8 or 10 different things that can be caused by Candida overgrowth. Now, I'm not a doctor. This is not meant to diagnose, but I don't know about you. I went to doctors and was kind of frustrated by the lack of help that I got when I wanted to treat things naturally or without, a whole bunch of meds or different things for what was going on. And my heart with supplements is just, let's see if this works, because it's not going to do any harm. Like, first do no harm, and it could be everything. So listen to these things. Comment below how many you have. You can comment the name or whatever. You can just say, I have a lot, whatever you want to do. So I have a list because I forget things. Okay, so first, obviously, gut issues, right? A lot of gut issues. And acid reflux, you guys, I used to live off Tums. Anyone else? But acid reflux is the one that I have seen this work like 98% of the time. Really makes a difference. But then also bloating, constipation, the runs either way or when they go both ways. Gas. This was actually a big one for me. It was really embarrassing. So just saying. Another one that I had no idea actually that could be related to Candida overgrowth is sugar or carb cravings. Candida overgrowth craves those and makes our body do it. You guys, I used to love Skittles, especially the sour Skittles. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Those sour Skittles? I love those. I haven't had sour Skittles in years. I have no desire for Skittles anymore. I do eat chocolate. I do eat ice cream. But the craving, I need something sweet, is gone for me. And I honestly didn't even believe when people said this when I was looking into plexus, and it really worked for me. Allergies, especially seasonal allergies. I'm gonna explain why seasonal allergies can be connected to the gut, but also not full-blown allergies, but if you have developed intolerances. So if your body has a full-blown allergy, I'm not gonna say, hey, we're gonna cure that food allergy. But I have seen a lot of allergies go away. I have seen a lot of people with dairy issues able to eat dairy again. So if it's definitely something that's developed over your lifetime and it isn't something you were born with, I really seen a lot of exciting things when it comes to allergies, seasonal allergies, all these things. Sleep is something we have really seen improved, especially with the whole gut health combo that we do. It really helps balance your body. A lot of people take probiotics before they sleep, and it makes a difference. And do you know the gut health is very connected, gut microbiome, to sleep. One bad night of sleep can mess it up, but some good sleep, it makes it a lot better, and then you sleep better. It's a circle, right? Okay, skin rashes, acne. So I used to always have lots of acne right here. And I feel like my makeup needs to be rubbed in. Lots of acne here, and I was convinced it was my dirty pillow or something. 2 months on Probiol 5, gone. And I don't deal with it unless I have a flare-up and I needed to add in more Probiol 5. I don't have it at all. Crazy, right? So acne can be related. When you're healing Candida overgrowth, it can get worse and then it gets much better. So skin, then you also have just random rashes. I've had people totally have a rash that was on their body forever, couple months, sometimes actually just like a week, they notice a huge difference. Athlete's foot, you guys, that's a fungus that's related to Candida. Absolutely, we've seen that get better. Thrush, if your tongue looks white at all, that can be Candida overgrowth. And if it looks very white, it's intense. I'll probably be posting later a picture of a story where we saw a tongue greatly improve with less than a week. So thrush, all these different things that can be related to a fungus. Candida overgrowth is a fungus. And with the products we're taking, you might have a slightly different thing going on than Candida overgrowth, but it will address it the same way. So very exciting. Hormones. If your gut is off, and therefore your liver is off, and your blood sugars are off, your hormones are gonna be wonky. And sometimes in this healing process, they get more wonky and then they balance out. This is very common in any natural healing where things get a little bit worse because we're hitting the right spot. Your body has been coping. Have you ever had it when the same things like with counseling or any of these things where you've been trying to control everything and you're like, I'm okay. And then when you start to dig into your issues, things get worse, but then they get much better. It's literally like the same thing happening with healing. Your body has been stuffing toxins, trying to just manage and cope. And then when we start to help it heal, it's like, yes, I need help. But it just kind of goes a little crazy and then it gets so much better. Okay. Fatigue. If you're dealing with fatigue all the time, that's a sign. Now, fatigue's connected to a lot of things, but it's definitely a sign that your gut's off. And mood swings. Now, these are connected to hormones, but the brain and gut connection, where's my gut's down here? Can't see it. Super, super real, super important. I got to do a whole different video on that, but your mood is a big deal. Okay. So comment below how many of those that you have if you want. I'm going to give away a Starbucks gift card in a few days for people who comment. But let's talk about what the heck is going on. So I have toys in my house. This is what we're going to use for models, all right? So this is my daughter's pizza toy. Have you guys seen this? And yes, she's drawn on it. So your gut should have lots of different kind of microbes and zillions of different things in there, right? So let's pretend you have lots of different toppings on your pizza. Looks like I lost the pepperoni, but lots of different kinds. What happens is life, right? You have a moment of stress, and in a stressful environment in your gut, some of those really good microbes actually don't thrive in that, so you'll lose them, or the population will go way down. Maybe you have to take antibiotics, right? They can be life-saving sometimes. That does a lot of damage. And then you have hormone therapy. If you've ever taken birth control, even allergy medicine can do some wonky stuff. Any meds that you have to take, very hard on your gut. Do you see where we're going? And then we haven't even talked about diet. If you're eating a lot of carbs and sugars, they can create an environment that is beneficial for negative or not so good microbes. It can be very hard on your gut. So what happens is you have a gut without much in it, but you have something called Candida Overgrowth. And this is a fungus, and it's supposed to be in your body. So when you die, it actually breaks down your body. Yay, so fun. But what happens is the kind of environment that's hard on the good microbes in your gut, Candida loves it. And it thrives, and it grows and creates a whole bunch of these crosswork stuff in your gut. It has a very hard shell over it. So it's very hard to get rid of. It's also a big part of leaky gut. Who's heard of leaky gut? Yes? What happens is the holes in between the little parts of the Candida, they create holes in your gut. And so then allowing food particles that were never meant to get in your bloodstream to go in your bloodstream. And you react to them. And your body becomes inflamed. Inflammation. So this is a big part of why you can suddenly start to develop food issues. But just stop eating the foods won't work. Yes, you will feel better, but the problem's still there. And then what happens? A lot of times people have more and more issues with food. So your Candida, we have to do something about it. So people try just a restrictive diet to kill off Candida, but it's tough stuff. And that diet's not very sustainable. Right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do no sugars, no carbs, no fruits. That's really hard. Maybe for a week, maybe. So what we do with our products is the ProBio 5 has this amazing enzyme. So it's just enzymes. It's nothing crazy. If you take them with food, they will just break down the food in your stomach. If you get a notification, I was trying to swipe away. If you take the enzymes on an empty stomach, so in the ProBio 5, it will go in down there and they just eat up the shell that Candida hides under. So no crazy medicine's really needed. And then in that same probiotic, there's a good strand of yeast, a good one that pushes it out. It's like the good people moving into the neighborhood and pushing out the bad ones. And then Probio 5 has 5 strands of really good probiotics to put back in so that you can start adding into your gut. And then with our other products, we have our pink drink, which has a prebiotic, and they're like, yum, 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 and they eat it up and they grow and multiply, right? It's like putting Miracle Grow on your garden. It really helps them grow. And the Slim creates this environment in your gut and in your body, which is very beneficial. And then our Bio Cleanse comes in, and what happens is when you're killing off this Candida, it has to go somewhere. It doesn't just like be gone. So your body now has to get it out of its system. So the Bio Cleanse can really help with that, with making sure you're going to the bathroom and oxygenating your blood. Really, really helpful. But you can still deal with some die-off. We call it die-off when it's something like Candida, because it's actually dying and it leaves like, bleh, it's not happy. So all the things you might be dealing with might flare up during this time. But here's what you can do about it. We have a product called Ease, which is fantastic calming down the body. But my favorite way to do it is to add in the 3-day reset. So about week 2, somewhere, it doesn't really matter. But after you've been on the products for a week or so, and this is when that die-off time might start happening, well, you do that 3-day reset. It will open up detox pathways. It's going to help your liver heal and clear up. And only because it's giving nutrients that supports your liver. And then while you're fasting, sort of, because you are getting like 700 calories and you're getting 70 grams of protein. No, 500 calories and 70 grams of protein. So it's nutrients for your body. Then your body is like, oh, I can deep clean, and the liver can open up, and the gut can work better, and the kidneys, huge. So you're not dealing with as much detox or die-off. And then after you've done your 3-day reset, you can grab that Ease or grab the Restore, which is in the 3-day reset, which is for your liver. Because our liver is super important when dealing with die-off and detox, because it gets sluggish, right? You think food disposal, a drain, where over time it kind of builds up because it's dealing with all the crap that goes through your kitchen. So it just needs to be cleaned out. And our products work by nurturing and loving the liver so that the liver can do what it's meant to do. All of our products are meant to love on your body, help your body, so your body can do what it was meant to do. So they're not forcing it. It's not medicine, right? A medicine forces a reaction, so your body should work like it was supposed to. Natural healing, this comes in, gives your body what it needs, so then it can do what it was meant to do the whole time. So isn't this super exciting? Because it's not going to hurt you. And if you stop it, it's not going to be like a medicine where you stop it, immediately you feel a difference and you might feel worse. This, you're still going to be in a better spot than before you started. You'll just slowly go back to the same issues because we live in the same world. We have the same environment where things will just happen. So I hope this was helpful. I love talking about this because it makes such a difference for me. So comment info below. If you're like, okay, Diana, I need this. I need these products. I want more info. We can send a link. You can grab your own cart. You can talk to us, see exactly what to get for you. But you guys, don't sleep on this. Like, get going. I wish I had started so much sooner because it's really made a difference for me. We have a 60-day money back. I encourage you to give this at least 90 days of being consistent. And anytime you can get your money back on any product, but you won't really get to see what it's doing for you because it keeps building on it. So you feel a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And that just keeps going. And then you can maintain that level of feeling good. So thank you guys for watching this. Have a wonderful Saturday morning. I'm so excited for you guys.